Welcome to the Speaking Deacon Show. We're going to do a week 7 recap, just a brief recap. We'll go into all the stats and all the stories and everything, but we're just going to kind of top it off with a pop on, pop off type of deal for week 7 recap. I usually don't do the recaps, so this is my first recap. So let's get on it. I'm David Lawson, as you see down at the bottom. This is the Speaking Deacon Show recaps, week 7. So we're going to start with the storyline. We'll start with Syracuse. Kyle McCord steers Syracuse to a 24-17 road win at North Carolina State. McCord connected on 31 of 42 for the Orange, who is 5-1 overall and 2-1 in the Atlantic Coast Conference, while LeQuint Allen supplemented Syracuse offensive attack with 119 yards of total offense and a touchdown on 23 touchdowns. Jackson Meeks hauled in 11 passes, 116 yards on one. McCord scores. The Wolfpack is now 3-4 and 0-3 in the conference. They were powered by a true freshman quarterback, C.J. Bailey, who completed 17 of 24 throws for a season high of 329 yards and 2 touchdowns. Bailey also rushed for a team high of 28 yards. So the Wolfpack go down in Raleigh to the Syracuse Orangemen 24-17. So now we go to uh, Louisville in Virginia. The short shows late touchdown pass lifts Louisville to a 24-20 win over Virginia. So that puts Virginia at 2-1 in the conference, falls to 2-1 and 4-2 overall. Louisville is 2-1 and 4-2 overall. They both are the same. So and also Desmond Reed scores twice, and number 22 Pitt remains unbeaten by fending off Cal 17-15. So Cal drops to 0-3 in the conference and 3-3 overall, while Pitt is 2-0 in the conference and 6-0 also of the unbeaten in the ACC. Jamal Haynes scampered 68 yards in the final minute, lifting Georgia Tech over North Carolina 41-34. Georgia Tech is now 3-2 in the conference play and 5-2 overall, while North Carolina drops to 0-3 in conference play and 3-4 overall. Klubnik and Mafia sparked number 10 Clemson in a blowout win at Wake Forest. Wake Forest drops to 1-2 in conference play and 2-4 overall, while Clemson stays atop of the ACC at 4-0 in the conference play and 5-1 overall. And so, so if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Uh, so that's about it for this pop on, pop off. You can find all of your stats and all the other stories, all the stories from the weekend of week 7 on theacc.com. Theacc.com. I just want to come on here on a pop on, pop off brief, just letting you know that it was a wild weekend in college football, and especially in the ACC and other places. And So we'll dig into the picks. I've already put my picks up, and you can find them. I'll put them out tomorrow. That'll be on Tuesday morning. My big time picks, and you'll find out what I picked in the games that are being played. The games that are being played before I go off the air and finish this recording. Boston College is at Virginia Tech at 7:30 on ESPN. It'll be Thursday, Friday, October 18th. Florida State's at Duke, 7 on ESPN2. Then we got a full slate of ACC games Saturday, October the 19th. Miami's at Louisville at noon. Also at noon, Virginia at Clemson on the ACC network. Miami and Louisville's on the ABC. Wake Forest will be at UConn. A noon game on CBS SN. And Notre Dame will be at Georgia Tech at 3:30. ESPN. North Carolina State at California. All the way to California to play at 3:30. That'll be our time on the ACC network. And SMU will be at Stanford at 8 o'clock on the ACC network. That's our late night game. And your buys are North Carolina, Pitt, and Syracuse. They'll be on by. So be on the lookout for it on YouTube, Twitter X, Facebook. Just go and look at it. My picks, you know who I am. It's easy. I'm easy to find. So, you don't have to go through a lot of resources just to find me. So you know who I am. So may God bless you. We have a great week. Hopefully I'll get back on here again sometime during the week and say hello to you. And may God bless you. And you have a great week. And hope your team wins this weekend. And whatever my pick is, that don't mean it's going to sell. But I was a perfect 6-0 this past weekend. So I'm a pretty good picker. I like to do games and stuff like that. So have a great day, great week. I'll see you soon.